G'day guys, welcome back to Two Hard Tracks, and today we're up on the Gold Coast for a post Springs 4x4 park detail, and we're going to go into Autoaffection Detailing here on the Gold Coast, and we're going to get a good old detail done, and I'll walk you through the shop and show you where the car is. Righto, so you come in the door, and we'll be using this stuff in here, all this auto trim stuff that we'll be using the shampoo, the glass cleaner, all that sort of stuff in there. And we'll be going through a pretty in-depth detail, going through decontamination and paint restoration. Travis and the guys will be working pretty hard to make the Hilux come back to its former glory. And here she is. Cool, let's get into it. So we're going to get into a rinse. We're going to work on the wheels and the wheel arches. Just for reference, here's a bit of the remnants of the Springs 4 drive part, and yeah, we're going to clean them up, and then we'll work on doing a foam cannon on the whole car and rinse the whole car off and do a proper clean. So Travis, tell me, do you leave this gear on or do you spray it back off?
We can leave it, let it sit, actually dwell on there a bit, as long as it doesn't dry on there. But other than that, it's quite safe, easy to use.
Awesome. Next up, we're going to do some foaming, and you might see in the background that Loz from Loz's Hilux is actually here and works here. So that's really cool. She's going to do the foaming cannon on the car, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. This is some tar remover, and it just rubs off like it's not even there.
Quite literally. That's good stuff. I like stuff. Gets rid of like when you have sticker on your car.
Oh yeah.
And there's like sticky shit. Gets rid of all that as well.
Cool.
So guys, right now Tavis is undergoing the decontamination stage, which is this stage before the paint correction. So at the moment he's just using some general cleaner just to strip any other harsh dirt and bad things on the paint. And he's using a clay mitt. So a clay mitt is less aggressive than a clay bar. So the clay bar is the next step if your car was absolutely covered in dirt granules and harsh chemicals that have been put on the paint. But because Josh's paint is not bad, we're going in with a clay mitt.
It's really not bad at all.
It's pretty good.
Usually you can hear it.
It's like sandpaper.
Well, that's good. That's good to know.
Yeah, and you feel that it's nice and smooth now. Because if there are contaminants on there and you go to polish that, you're going to pick them up in the pad and scratch it.
Yep.
Make sure it's clean. It's really important.
It's a vital stage.
So this bit is very important in regard to polishing your car.
Very.
That's the sandpaper noise we were talking
Yeah,
about.
that's because of that paint there.
Yeah.
Thing the water sheet off like this gives a sign there's no protection on there at all, which is what you want when you're about to do a paint correction, because you don't want any waxes, grease and stuff like that on there that can contaminate the polishing pad. So yeah, that's what you want, and we'll give it a nice dry off now and get ready to polish.
Awesome. So yeah, that's wicked to see how much a bit of decontamination changes it. Let's dry it. So now we're drying it with a big microfiber towel to, I guess, hold the contaminations out.
Yeah, microfiber is really good. All the dust and contaminants actually go into the fibers. So if you use a chamois, you're actually just going to drag it across the surface. So whereas these pull it off the surface, and I mean, you can do a whole car, you can do multiple cars, and you don't need to wring these out. So they're so
right.
good. Won't use anything except microfiber now.
Awesome. What are we applying now, Travis?
So this is Autoaffectiondetailing Rayon, which is a surface prep. So just another step in the decontamination process where, again, this removes any oils, like polish residue. So it's good to do before polishing and after polishing, especially if you're ceramic coating it. Just creates a nice clean surface, so any like chemicals, like ceramic coating such, would bond to it a lot better.
Yep.
So, yeah, just a nice clean slate, really.
Cool. So as I'm sure you would have noticed, we are in the other room now. So we've got the lights on, and it makes it look really cool. All the hexagons down the side of the car, but it should be interesting to see how this actually polishes up. So we'll get onto that very shortly. Tape, I didn't expect you to be putting any tape on. What's the go with this?
It's definitely more in depth than you think. So a lot of precautionary sort of things to make it better in the end, I guess. So the tape serves two purposes, I guess. So you're protecting the plastic. So I'm going to tape around everything that potentially may get touched by the pad on the buff. So you sort of go up to your edges and you're going to hit these things. So this protects that and the pad. And you don't want to be cleaning polish off these sort of rubbers and stuff, because they're not really the same after that. So yeah.
Cool. Fair enough. What do we think about this stuff? Are we going to get this stuff off, or is it going to be a little bit better, or what do you reckon?
A little bit better, I'd say. Yeah, that's the clear failing there. So
yeah, okay.
I mean, it is an old car, like you said, would say 23 years old. So
yeah, something like that.
It's not bad for its age, considering. You do look after it pretty well. That's just UV damage, I'd say. That's what that is.
Yep.
So unfortunate, in Australia we've got pretty harsh sun, so
yep.
That's why things like ceramic coating and things like that are pretty important.
Yeah, so you want to go down the lines of ceramic coat if that's what you want to protect it against.
Absolutely, and it makes it so easy to clean as well. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So here we have a Roots DA buff, which means dual action. So you see it oscillates as well as rotates.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's really professional sort of buff here. They're not cheap, but they make the job easier and safer. You're not really going to burn through paint with this one, as compared to like your rotary polishes.
Yep.
Pretty much your angle grinder style. This is much better than that. So. And then we've got a couple of different pads here. So this is like a softer foam. There's a medium and there's like a harder foam with like, it's a bit more abrasive. And then, so we've got different compounds here as well. Coarse, fine. So a few different options, because what we're going to do is like a test spot on the car. And then figure out which combination works best. Gets the best result, really. So
yeah, cool.
We'll just do a couple of little spots, see what works, and then go over the whole car with that combination.
Awesome. Let's get into it.
Like even that's glossed up.
Definitely, yeah, a lot more clarity there, a lot more gloss.
Yeah, and you can even see it in the video too. Like usually you can't see that sort of stuff in videos, and you can actually see the difference.
It's just in this lighting, it really helps.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah. I think we could get a little bit better.
Awesome.
We'll try another combo.
That's what I want to hear. I don't know how well it'll come up in the video. However, we've just done a different on this side, different buff on this side to this one, and we reckon this one's come up better. It's got a lot more shine to it than that other one there. So we're going to tape down the middle and see if we can do it before and after, and yeah, see how that goes. Mind you, I have the scratch too. I thought it's a lot better. There was a pretty bad scratch along here, and it's almost not there at all.
Yeah.
Righto guys, we're actually doing a detail at the moment, and Loz actually works here at Autoaffection Detailing, and she has her Hilux, which she's got an Instagram and TikTok and all that other jazz. And I just wanted to step outside and have a chat with her and see what she thinks about working here.
I never really thought to see myself going down this path of, you know, working as a detailer, because detailing is a very male-dominated industry. Not many females are left within it, so count myself lucky there because I did get a pretty good deal with a good boss. So he definitely doesn't use me for what I am as a female, obviously.
Yep.
He sort of just lets me roll with the punches, but after working in the industry for over half a year now, it's just easy now. Like, people are obviously seeing what I can do as a female detailer, and they're taking it on board and going, okay, females are probably coming back into the industry, let's support it. So it's a really positive outcome for doing something that I never really intended to take on as a career. So it's pretty good.
Righto, the polish is all finished. We're about to black out some of the stuff on the car, but the polish has come up so good. I don't know if I've got any footage of it, but this used to be so bad. Like it looked like paint fade. Yeah, okay, that is paint fade at the top there, but that was so much worse than that. Like this has just come up such a treat. I'll tell you what, if you're looking into getting your car detailed, definitely do it. It is a bit expensive, however, it is well worth it, especially if you've got an old car like this with okay-ish paint. This has brought it out to be 10 out of 10, it's just too good. Righto, let's get into blacking out some stuff and then we'll put some extra spray on. There's before and after of the plastic dye.
Told you.
So that's super cool. So this is the last step. What is it?
Here we have Autotriz Hybrid SO2 ceramic spray. So it's basically a semi-permanent ceramic coating in a bottle. Easy to use, simply spray on and wipe. Spread it in, flip the cloth. Just a quick second wipe, that's done.
Yeah, wow.
Give that a feel, it's so slick.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So just like that.
Fuel economy is going to be better going on.
Yeah. Less drag. That's good.
Awesome.
Hey guys, it's Tavis from Autoaffectiondetailing. So we're just here with Josh's Lux going over it. We have done a thorough wash, decontamination of the paint. We've gone with a single stage correction, so probably 60-70% of the defects are out of the paint now. It's looking very glossy. We've topped it off with the Autotrizz hybrid spray, so it will protect the paint against some contaminants, keep it nice and glossy, hydrophobic. So, and Josh will give you a review on that product as he continues to use it. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Travis. I very much appreciate it. And it looks really good. This is probably the worst part of the car. I don't know why, it's got so many chips in the back, but it looks really, really good. Like, I really appreciate it. It looks great, and I'm sure I'll be able to keep it looking really good for a lot longer now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, mate. Righto guys, that wraps up the video. We've gone through a full detail, including a decontamination, a full polish, and a ceramic spray on the Luxie. It looks absolutely awesome. Super happy with it. The car has come up so much better than I thought it would. And yeah, so that wraps up the end of the video, and I'll see you all out there on the 2 hard tracks. See you later.